Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to B33. Last time we did our best to try and find some new major hubs to get through because we're kind of running low on space in this castle. And we still have 120 stars to go, so there's somewhere in there. We ended last stream attempting to go through the Hall of Mr. I, which I think we're going to probably continue today here. It seems to be like a maze or something with all these doors. That's why there's so many. Makes sense when you think about it. Also, Mr. I's domain is probably also going to be... I'm going to try and finish it proper. We might, if we need a star or something, I might just do that too. But I'd like to finish this. I wasn't sure how maze-like this was going to be, and it was getting pretty late last time, so I just kind of left it. But we're going to see exactly just how deep Mr. I's rabbit hole goes. See how we get back here. I remember just having to take like a kind of a strange path. I guess the other area we can go to, there was one more basement that we did find. So that is also an option. Not this basement, but another one. Is there... I don't know what the best way to get through here is. I guess that's a death. We can't go that way. That's also one ways. Lots of one ways around here. Not really sure how I got there last time. I think the quick path I used last time was somewhere through here. Oh yeah, because I think it was through the grand basement, so I just need to get there, which I think I thought was up here. Yeah, as far as well, there's that misty hallway. That's through the mirror. No, but that doesn't. Oh, it does. It could technically lead there. That might be... Oh, this one's a little closer. The steel ballroom. That might be the best way to go if that's not insane to get to. I don't know where that is relative to here, but... Steel ballroom was like... Was it through fish that we got there originally? I don't think so. I think we also got there through... I wanted to say through second circle, but I'm not sure if we did. I didn't see that in here. Oh, it was in this area here. Yeah, there it is. Grand basement goes through there. So whole... No, that leads back. We need to go in there. So coin coffer? Dance hall, maybe. Boo fountain, that was there. Oh, that goes through... No, that seems a bit roundabout. There's gotta be a better path that we could take here. I should have had this all planned out before we started. That's a one-way. We don't want that. I thought we went through, like, one of these basement areas together. Yeah, here we go. Second circle, and then grand basement. That seems to do it. Okay, so we just need like a good path to second circle, and then we're ready. I think the way we did this before... Oh yeah, it was through that pipe. That means going through... Actually, it should be fairly trivial to get there through here. Where is it? Yeah, we want to go through here, which is through there, which is... Lobby 4. Oh yeah, that was the easy path. Okay. That's, I think, what we did last time. So we just need to get through Lobby 4 here somewhere. This one. And we just go through this door here, and then we're pretty much there, as far as I'm concerned. Excellent. Yeah, 2 and 3 blank, and then we just go upstairs. This will also be a good opportunity. I will get infinite lives. I don't... Specifically for Mr. I's domain, I don't remember... chandelier key door, okay. Where's the chandelier key door? I don't remember if when you die in there where you respawn. I want to say it was like kind of close by. So yeah, if we can get infinite lives going as well, that'd be really handy. And this is actually the perfect path. That is still the wrong way. That's the right way. There it is. Because we have the pipe here that takes us, but also kills us. So there was that other room that was like just on the other side here. I think it was it through here? Yeah, it was through here. It had the fire that was like perfect to kill. And it respawns you in this room here, which is very convenient. So we'll get this set up here. We're getting to the point of the game where it's like, I want to make sure I don't have to do as much walking as possible. So if we can set up some infinite lives every once in a while, it'd be great. You just walk through the door ahead? Wait, what do you mean here? Yeah, this was like a trick I kind of realized came across last time. Someone pointed out that was like an extremely easy way to just like set up an infinite life trick. As well, at least if you're going through second circle, that is. Obviously, it's not really many other places to have that opportunity if you're not going through this door here. But we are going through this door. This is exactly where we want to go. And there we go. Okay, so from here we need to go to the basement. Let's see. Alright, just make sure I didn't miss a room in this sequence of events. Now we go through basement, and then basement there, and then vanilla basement real, and then head towards fake star. Yep. So we go down here. Pay no mind to the music that's probably going to play. That makes it seem like, yeah, because that appears. I thought this was a different place. It is not. This room and its non-spooky music version are the exact same as far as I can tell. Spent a good amount of time figuring that out last time. And then from here, we want to go to... Which room are we trying to get through? The pillar wood door. So actually what we want to do is if we go back towards where the fake star was, there's a very easy way. I never realized this coming through from the other angles, but yeah, you can kind of see the remnants of the actual basement, which makes navigating it very easy. But we want to go through here, I think, right? Meldor? No, wait, no, not the Meldor. Hang on. I'm wrong. Yes, no, I'm not wrong. That's exactly where we want to go. This does not go outside. Perfect. Made it. Okay, so just gotta watch for Mr. I around the corner here. Don't run into him. Now, I was contemplating as well of making a save state, but I kind of want to play this out naturally so we can see how this actually works. And then if it's worthwhile, I'll do a save state. Let's see. So we went through... Which doors did we check at the end of last stream? Right short hall double door, so that's over there. We did the left short hall. We did the short hall single door. That's also over there. So we did those 3 doors. We did not check any of the long hall doors that were on the side here. I have a feeling a lot of this is going to lead to the same room. I have no reason to believe this is non-Euclidean from the tests I did last time. So we're going to start with long hall double R1. That's this one here. And that is just going to lead us around to long haul double R2. Interesting. I have a feeling this is not correct, and they do not lead to the same place. But I'm going to mark it as such for now anyways. Even though I know this is very wrong, and probably not the case. I don't see why this would be a loop. I feel like I'm missing something here, because I know for a fact you come through some of these doors, depending on which door you enter, unless there's more back here that I'm missing now, and it actually isn't the same room. I have a feeling it is, though. Yeah. Yeah, I saw him come out the door before he even passed through, which is pretty funny. I'm going to try, just for completion's sake. Aha, I knew it. Okay. So left leads to R1, or R2, but R2 leads to a different room, is what I'm gathering here. So here's R1. Oh. And now R1 leads there. Okay. So something else is going on. So that was, despite it being the first door, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. I'm not going to mark it as such then. We will keep this as separate lines on the map. Something is going on here. Let's try that again. Okay, so see, he does go into a different room now. Now, I don't know if this is the same room that we were in earlier. No, because that room... No, it is the same room. There's a door there. That's a single door. So if we go through... What the hell is single door? So if we go through this door here... I don't know if that eye is chasing me or not. This puts me in a different part of the location. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out. So, I was wrong. This is non-Euclidean, kind of. The tricky part, though, is I can't tell if this is a different room or if it's just looping back on the same room. Something's going on here. Felt like some sort of navigational gimmick? Yeah, it's probably going to be a Lost Woods scenario, if I had to take a guess. This is going to probably lead to one of the outside doors. Yeah. This just leads back to the side door here. So this was like on the left side. Can I go back in it? Yes. I think this is a different place. No eyes this time. Unless there's an eye here. Yeah, the eye's still there. I don't know if there's an eye there and or a door. This might just be a navigational thing. And the best way to mark on the map is like do this sequence of doors. So if we go through here, where does that take me? It puts me in here. I don't have too many notes on like which iteration the maze room is on the map at the moment. Yeah, I think this is just the same room over and over again. Some minor differences maybe based on like eyes coming and going. But I think for the most part, this is it. Okay. So I think the best way to do this is I might just have all doors lead into this place. I'm just trying to think how I want to map this, because yeah, this seems like the same thing over and over again. Essentially. Visually speaking anyways. Is there anything... Yeah, there's eyes in like all of these, so I'm not really sure how we get rid of the eyes. I think I did it by accident last time. I have to watch this hallway a little bit, because sometimes the previous eye can respawn, but I think we haven't had any level transitions, so I think we're okay. Okay, so I think I have an idea how I want to do this then. Let's see. Alright, let's go back in that room, and I want to just, you know, check off the doors so we can, like, connect everything together. I think that's the best way to handle this. This is the short door, that's the long hall. Okay. No, wait, this is different. This side is different. Okay, so going through the long hall section does lead to a different room, because there's no doors there that lead back. So if we go in here, this is now a different room than the one we were just in. I'm pretty certain of it, yeah. I mean, first of all, we have no eye there, so I'm doing it correctly. But there does seem to be 3 different rooms here. Okay, so left 1 and 2, or right 1 and 2, sorry, lead to this version of hall. It does have a door in the back. We will mark that as such. So there's no eye in this one. I'm going to take a picture of that. We're going to add it to the map. This does seem to be technically different than the other one. So this was through long hall double door R1. So if we go through the left one, left double door, because there's no eyes here, right? Yeah, this one's void of eyes. Oh, except you. I don't see any doors back there anyway, so that's fine. So left double door, right double door, single door on this one. Yeah, I think the eyes do change depending how I navigate, but this room is distinctly different from the other one because it has different door setups. The doors are farther apart, for example, and these doors seem to always lead to the long hall double doors, whereas the short ones near where you come into this area do not. So I think this is a different part of the maze. So I'm going to treat it as something different for now, just as a working theory of sorts. There we go. Okay, we need... I'm going to just actually put some points up here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to put some points up here. We're going to connect the two double door lines to the top here. Come on. There we go. And this one as well. There we go. All right, left double door. And right double door. Oh, whoops, I have that backwards actually. Left would lead to right, and right would lead to left, because the perspective changes. And then we also have the other one. I'll just stick a line out here for now. This is the single door, which I guess we could go through and just see where it ends up. All right, so single door, left and right double doors are all connected here. And then that just leaves the left side to check as well, which I'm guessing also leads to its own section. I want to try the single door for now, because this feels like a new door. Okay, this resets. This leads to... I almost want to say this leads to the other one, and we can confirm that if we go back through here. No. This also leads to the same one. Interesting, because like if we went through the short hall single door elsewhere, or like from the main room, it would lead there. Yeah, this might be okay. Then this, I think this kind of leads to the theory that this is a whatchamacallit, Lost Woods scenario. Yeah, because now we're looping. And this is going to lead out where? Okay, so it did lead out here. It led out the left side this time. So that might be the other iteration of room here. You know what? I'm going to... Can I reset this whole area? Is that possible? I think it is. Yeah. Let's go back for a second. Oh. No, we're in here nice and good. Interesting. Trying to think how I want to put this on the map then. Yeah, no, we're definitely in here then. Okay. So this is 100% then. The fact that I went through the metal door and it wasn't consistent tells me that this is a new thing. Or like a continuous thing. So this is the only door that's like consistent, and I don't want to do that door right now. Okay, so we need a new way to, like, put this on the map here. I think I know what we'll do. I think just for simplicity's sake. Let me do this. We're going to just connect everything to this place. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you know what we can do instead? This is the easiest way we can do it. Because we already have the long haul single door. Any other door. We're going to make one line. And then once we figure out the puzzle, we can do something else here. But there we go. We can delete you, you, you. All of these things can go away. And I'm going to actually make this. We've now just confirmed that this is indeed a one-way. Yeah, so any other door plus metal door, it always leads to the maze. We have to figure out the solution to this maze. I'm going to write it down once we do. There is long. There we go. Okay, no, don't delete that one. We need that one. So let's see here. So we want to do this straight into the maze. You know, I wasn't actually expecting there to be something like this in this hack. I really should have been. I'm surprised this wasn't done sooner. But we can just delete all of these. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we will leave this like this for now, and then we'll make a note about how you're supposed to navigate this. Now, I think, looking back, now that I understand how this works, I think there was, let me, wait, fake star. Oh yeah, I see what I did. Okay, I don't need that to be yellow. There we go. All right, so there was something that, looking back, I think seemed like a hint as to how you're supposed to navigate this. And because I was told to go through this door first, I believe. So this might actually be where we need to start. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm looking for to determine if I'm doing this right or not. But considering that there are, I think each one of these has an eye. So this is funneling me into this door here, because I don't think I want to go through the other one, because that just leads back out. So we're going to go through this one. Okay. So that goes to variation number 2. All right, let's start making some notes here about how we did this. So we did short haul. This is our current path here. So short haul left double door. And then that leads to single door inside the maze area. And then what's that funnel us to? Okay, nothing there. I guess we could go down those hallways and just see what happens. Is I gonna do something? Okay, so we have 2 choices here. Oh, okay, bye. If I go in here, does that do anything? Now that he's gone. No. He's just gone. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do? But I mean, these other ones just disappeared naturally because when I went through the door. I don't really have a lot of options for places I can go. But we are free of Mr. I. I'm gonna go through this one. So this is left double door. Let's see where this takes me. It just takes me out. Okay. So that was probably not the path. So let's try resetting here and see what happens. I didn't warp. Note that I did not warp. Short hall, left double door. Okay. So we're back here. Eyes are back in position. We don't have a whole lot of option except right double door and single door. Let's try... Is this right double door? Or sorry, left double door, because we came through... Yeah. We want to go through left. Because we came from left. Okay, and then that just leads the other one. So that's consistent. And that's why what tricked me into thinking this was Euclidean. Was because I tried those doors. So the single door is probably the best bet. That seems to do the weirdest thing, which is probably what we want. So single door does always lead back here. Eye is gone, right? Eye is gone. Do I need to kill all the eyes or like make them, you know, move? Because I warped. It did the fade out. You would think that would reset the map, but the eye is gone. What if I went back through the same door? Does that do anything? Does that take me back to the other area? Okay, that takes you back to this. There's an eye here. Okay, so if we do this... Maybe we're supposed to do this. Because he just disappears once he goes through the wall, right? Yep, okay. I don't know if that's permanent or not, but we can find out. Yeah, it's pretty easy to bait him, so this could be a thing. Just have to make sure I don't touch them, because they will kill me. Just wait for him to disappear as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this would accomplish. What we're doing here. It's a very long haul, and there's nothing at the end. Okay, so this leads me back out. Do we want to go back in? I want to see if these eyes are still gone. Yeah, the eyes are still gone. Well, this was the room we were just in, so let's go through the single door and see what happens, because I think I also killed them in that room too, right? Okay, do eyes reset? This all is shorter. Like, you can see the visual differences between the rooms. I am teleporting somewhere. If I go back through here again, does it go to the other one, or does it go to a third room? That's the part I couldn't tell, but now that the eye's gone, it's very obvious. It goes back to the long haul version. Okay, so maybe they are Euclidean? Now they understand the difference? Okay, so if we go through here, we should end up on the left double door. Oh no, that was the right. Right led to right. Wait, how does that work? Is this the right door? No, it's the left door, isn't it? No, it's the right door. The hell? How did right lead to right? That's not how doors work. Left. Left door. Okay, no, that makes sense. I'm being dumb. No, it was on the left. Okay, no, I can't tell my left from my right. Alright, yeah, you can even see it back there. You can see the room. So the room is still there. Okay, let's go back to the other version. And let's see where those doors lead, because we might be on to something here in terms of keeping track of this series of rooms. Okay, so this is the short haul version, no eyes. But if we go through here, does it put me in the side hall? Yes, it takes me out the left side. And if we go through the right side, where does this put me? Huh. Is this the same instance, or is this an... Oh! Wow. Wait, what? That was an interesting sound. Did I do it right? We've got eyes again. I've never... Okay, that sounds probably just because I transformed to Luigi. I've had that happen before, where, like, you see Luigi or Mario go through the door when you walk through it. Never been forcefully transformed like that. That's new. I don't know if this is, like, version number 3 or not, or if this eye is just here now. But I'm gonna kill it too. Yeah, because there's no other... It's another short haul, but this is on the opposite side. So that kind of makes sense that it would be there, right? Because now we're coming through... Yeah, because this is the right-hand side. So that makes sense. Okay, so there are 3 different versions. So what if I go through here, and we go through this single door? I guess, unfortunately, it's a little hard to tell. Because so the short haul, I think, means that we're on the big long haul of the double doors. And if it's a long haul, okay, this is a short haul as well. Is this going to transition to the other side? It is, I think. Okay, so we went in on the right-hand side. So does this take me out the left? Yes, it does. Okay, so if I go in here, we go through single door again, and this will confirm it, that there's 3 rooms. Go through here. Now we should come out the right-hand side. Because we just went through the left, right? Or does it go back to... No, this went back to the front. Okay, so if I go through here again, will it now put me on the left-hand side? You can tell it's the front because of the long haul. So go through here one more time. Now we come out of here. This should take me out the opposite side, right? Yep. So left, in, short haul, left in, go through single door, left in. This is long haul, that's front. Okay, we went left in. Go again. Short haul again. This should be right out. Right out. No, that's still left. Okay, how did I do this? Okay, I agree. I had a feeling this is going to take a pretty big chunk. I knew this was going to be a headache. I think the bigger headache, though, is, like, I don't know. I'm making it worse for myself because I'm actually trying to, like, map this out, which is probably a stupid idea for this room in particular. But I still don't understand the puzzle. Like, I don't even know what my goal is. The only discernible thing I could find was, like, getting rid of the eyes, but, I mean, that didn't really do anything. Me transforming, I think, is a mere coincidence. But we have determined 2 things. There's at least 2 variations of room, possibly 3. Although it doesn't seem like I've been able to figure out how to go from the left to the right side of the longer hall. I thought I could do that. But at the very least, there's 2 variations of the room. You can tell this is the front variation because of the long hall there. I don't know which version we have, so we're going to actually take this as a new screenshot, and we're going to put in the thing. All you could find here was like the main room. Yeah, I mean, well, okay, Mr. Eye's domain is like the red coin thing, red coin challenge with the insta kill eyes. Yeah, but I was under the impression, according to some people last stream, that this was also very important, and I don't see why it wouldn't be. Mind you, it wouldn't be the first time we've had possibly bogus doors that led nowhere and were just meant to mess with you. This seems a little more, I don't know, elaborate, let's say, than that. All right, let's see how we want to do this here. Let's do, okay, let's give it an outline, of course. I'm going to copy this over. So we're going to have two variants of the room here. This one's going to be the long hall variant, and it's going to connect to the front two doors. So let's actually get rid of this one. Well, I'm just going to move this over for now. Move it over here, because I'm going to move this back over here. I don't know why I determined that that single door leads back. It does not. It probably leads in, but it seems to be a one-way, because when you get in, then it's different. So we'll call this Maze of Mr. Eye long hall, which is going to be very confusing considering that it's actually the short hall doors that lead to it. But it's the most unique property, is that this hall back here is much longer than the other variant. And there's going to be three that come up towards it. So we have one, two, because I'm pretty sure what happened was I went through the single door. I'm going to have to test it again. But I went through the single door from here, and it led to here, but I think it's technically a one-way, because once you get in here, then the single door does something else entirely, which we will track separately. But this we can say for sure, is that if we go through these doors up here near the front, near the door, this single door that leads to the other level, we get this variant, no matter what. Where's my points? Oh, they're on that one, not this one. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh, whoops. This one should be the middle. I don't know. Maybe switching Luigi somehow was the correct thing to do. Maybe that was the thing, but I feel like that's just random happenstance. Okay, and we need some labels here. I'll have to pull these back. That's fine. Okay, so this is going to be, we'll call this right short hall double door. This will be left short hall double door. And then this will be short hall single door. And I'm going to have to move this. Okay, so this is, I'm going to mark this as one way because I'm pretty sure it is. But these other two are interchangeable. So left goes to right. And right goes to left. Because that's how doors work. Or they're supposed to anyway. I will add a line for the single door, but we are going to experiment with that later. Okay. And we'll just put single door on this one. Single door. Okay. So this is what we know so far, except this. I'm like 90% sure that's correct, though. I'm gonna just leave this over here. This is old and we don't need that anymore. We can go back to the old way of mapping this out. All right, so let's go back through and just double check the short haul single door while we're here. And then we'll go from there. All right, short haul single door. We need to go back out to do that. This is the right double door, should lead to the left short haul double door. We turn around here. Yes, it did. Perfect. All right, short haul single door. This leads to the same room. Okay. But if we go back in it, it will not lead out, right? No. It leads to the other side, which is what we want. So we do want this. Now, I don't know if there's two variants of this. There's a good chance there might be. But for now, we're just going to take a picture of that. We will see where these doors lead, but I'm going to connect it only to here for now. I'm going to treat it like it's a proper two-way connection. I have no reason to believe otherwise. Because if we go back through this door, we should lead to the other version. And we do. So there's the long haul. You can tell we're in the long haul version. Alright, and we go back in here. We're in the short haul version. So that's consistent. It's very consistent. Alright, so now we're going to, I'll make this, call this one the short haul version. Once I can do that. There we go. Short haul. Pretty much the same picture, but the subtle difference is important. Okay, so I want to try a couple of things here. To make this easier, I'm going to go through the doors from the outside, and we're going to see where we end up here. So we're going to go back through here. It's going to take us back to long haul. And we're just going to go out whatever door we want. I'm sure this is in the background doing all sorts of like checks, and I'm probably in some deep variant of this hallway. But that's fine. For all intents and purposes, this is what we want. Okay. Let us start with R1 again. R1 will lead to, obviously, a short haul variant. And if we go out so that's the left double door. We go out the right double door. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same one that's on the map already. Then we end up going through the other door. So that's consistent too. So if we go back in here, we should be near the single door, right? Yep. Okay. So right double door, left double door, and we're going to connect them as appropriate to the other side just like before. All right. I'm going to remove this now. This is messy and bad, and we can just delete all that. Okay. So we want two. We'll do 2 glue points here. Okay, and then we'll do this. That did not connect. Did it? Oh, it did. All right, so there's our left and right doors. And we're going to connect them back up here. Let's move this all over. Yeah, we can connect it here, I guess. Where'd it go? Why would you go there? Okay. So those are connected. So this will be left double. Right double. And they will lead to long haul. Left will lead to the far side, right? Because if you're facing that way, hang on. Let me make sure. Okay, this is the right one, right? Is this right double door? Yes, it's right double door. Okay. Right double door leads to door 2. R2. Okay. Long haul R2. Right leads to... Yeah. That makes sense. Long haul R2. Oh, we'll just say long haul R2. No, because that might get confusing at the single door. So that's R2. As on the right double door, which means the other one will be R1. Okay. So there's short haul done. As far as we know, the single door inside short haul is consistent. Always consistent. Now, here's the tricky part. What if we go through the other door? We go through the left side, which we have not explored yet after these notes. So, that's L1. We've gone through L1. Can I go back through L1? L1 comes out of L1. Perfect. That's how doors work. That's how you expect them to work. Let's go back in. Are we in a short haul? We are in a short haul. Now, is it just me or is this haul even shorter than the short haul? Feels like it is. Let's check. Here are the two hauls. Because maybe there is a third variant. There is a third variant. This isn't the long haul, because the long haul is like stupidly long. This is like the medium haul. So there are 3 different rooms confirmed. So we go back out here. And we go into here. You can like almost touch the edge of the wall in the corner here. Yeah, look at that. Look how short this is. Okay, so we're changing the name of short haul to medium haul. And now we're going to need to make a short haul. Good. So there's nothing non-Euclidean about this, except this door here maybe. That door's a little mysterious. Because it doesn't seem like this door connects all 3 versions of the room together. Alright, so this one is going to be... This one's going to be short haul. Because all is like clearly shorter than the other one. I realize now I probably... Let's move this actually. Get you in there for a second. No, let's put you here. And you will go here. There we go. So what was it? Left led to R1 and right led to R2. Perfect. Okay, and then this one still has the mystery of its single door, but we can experiment with that next. Now that we know what each room looks like, it'll be easy to tell how this will work. Once again, I'm gonna put a couple in the corner here. Perfect. All right, let's connect this up. Not there. Not there either. Fine, I'll move it down. There we go. And you will go up here. All right, so this is going to be... wait. Well, it's the same thing. You got left double door, right double door. Left leads to, in this case, L1. And this one leads to L2. It's all consistent. There we go. Maze solved, mostly. All right, now we need to figure out what this final door is. Okay, so we are in the shortest hall. This is indeed the shortest hall. So we are in the correct one here. So let's see where this goes. Okay, it teleported us to the longest hall. All right, so if we go through here again, does it take us to the mediumest hall? No. It takes me back to the short hall. Interesting. And we just go back between this and the long hall. Because if I go out here, we should be near the front of the room. Yes. That is interesting. So it almost feels like a one-way back to the other one, but it's not really a one-way. So the interaction between the single door is that it seems like it always goes to the long hall, between the long hall and whatever the last or whatever room you started in, you went through originally, through the single one. And it always just alternates back and forth through there. So that's going to be a little tricky to map out here. These two rooms don't seem to ever connect. The short and medium halls does not seem like you can go directly between them. So I think what needs to happen for this single door thing to work, we're going to do this. Let's move you down. Let's move you down. And we're going to change how this is wired up here. I'm going to probably use a box. I'm going to have to double check this, but I think this is how it's working. We're going to need a box, preferably a square box. There we go. Okay, so let me visualize this. So this is a solid arrow, and it's going to be solid arrows coming out of each of these. There we go. And then we just need, so this is single door. This is also single door. But the caveat is, note here, that's what it seems like anyways. I don't think I wrote those arrows down correctly. Hang on. I have a good example up here. The lobby subspace, I believe. No? Kind of. No. That's not arrows. How did I do arrows? Was that up here? Or did I actually make a note of it in the legend for it? Kinda? I guess they might just be solid lines. I thought I had like another instance of me making a setup like this. I just wanted to be consistent more than anything. Axe Limbo Goomba Hall. I don't think that's the best example considering it teleports, but we'll see. Where's Goomba Hall? There. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like one way, so it all makes sense. But there's been a couple of instances where I'm like, yeah, it's conditional. You can kind of go between here and there. Oh, this might be a good example, actually. Lobby subspace. Yeah, this might be the one. So either leads to lobby 1, yeah. And it always comes out. No, that works, that works. So actually, I don't need arrows then coming out of here. That's what I'm seeing. This can just be a normal line. So it goes in and out, merges towards, yeah, okay. So it goes between long hall and last entered hall. So I want to try this a little more here. Let's go back in, because I don't think did I come out yet? No. No, we went back through, okay. So let's go back through the left side again. So, short hall. Gonna double confirm. Short hall. Okay, so we came through the side here. We're going through here. We're now going to be in longest hall. If we go back in, then we should be in shortest hall again, right? Yes. And now if we come back out here, we'll come back out the left side. Yeah, because I'm facing the wrong way. So it's, yeah, that's the door we came out right there. Okay, so let's go through the right side now. We can confirm we went through the right side because this hall is a little longer than the other one. Just a tad. And now if we go through its single door, we'll end up back in... Oh, we ended up in a short hall this time. Is that always the case? Let's go back in. Short hall. Is this going to lead to long hall? It led to long hall. Interesting. Okay, so medium hall is one way? Is what I'm getting from this. So medium hall is the one-way one. So this isn't quite wired up correctly. It is consistent. It's actually very logical. All right. So medium hall, single door, is one way to short hall. And then from there, okay, we're gonna have to let me fix this up then. And then from there, it's a consistent between short and long, is what I'm getting. So if we do that, so this is consistent. Short and long, always connect. This is a one-way to here. This single door always leads to here as a one-way. Now, I know this is kind of breaking my own rules, but just for consistency's sake, I'm going to go get another square because I lost it. I deleted it. Shouldn't have. There's a good square. There's a good square. We're going to connect these two and make it a one-way junction. All right. Now, this is good. We seem to have this place mapped out. I see no inconsistencies. We've gone through these doors several different times. The only way there could be an inconsistency is that we have entered the maze proper, at which point we can now tell that we've entered it properly, thanks to all of this mapping work here. I would really like that to be in the middle. I think I know how. Makes this look a little odd. No, because then that's going to make it extra odd. Damn. I'd have to move this over, actually. It's going to look kind of ugly, but kind of, I hate that it's not consistent. All my one-way junctions are always in the top center, and I want to keep it that way. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit. There we go. I'll just stretch this out. I don't like it either. If I think of a better way to do it, I will. But for now, this is how we'll do it. Unless I'm completely wrong. And this is now meaningless. There we go. Good enough. I can... Actually, we'll put this over here now. There. So it seems to be what we're dealing with here. So what does that mean for the rest of this? Why does this exist? Can I get anything out of this? Can we go somewhere with this? I am going to guess that there is a maze here. As consistent as these rooms are, I feel like there is an order of operations. Like I said, we can now try, and we can tell if something becomes inconsistent, because we've done this several times. It's worked every single time. So let's see if we can actually get somewhere with this. So, this is the left front hall, left door. Tell by the long hall. Nothing here. Is there an eye or anything I didn't kill? Nope. Okay. This leads to short hall, as expected. Okay, so single door leads to short hall. There is nothing back here. We only have 2 doors, and this is where my notes end. So let us try the left door. Now that would normally take us out, and it does. Or was that the right one? I don't know, it doesn't matter. We know they're consistent, it's fine. How did I get into that situation where I came out of the door and I saw myself enter? What was that? What was that sequence of doors? How did I do that? How did I get to see Mario come out of the door before I even entered it? Because that seems really important. Okay, we're in short hall again. I'm gonna go back to long hall. We're gonna try this from the start. I don't know what door we should go through. The back door here, where did it lead? Oh, you know what? I should test the... Where's the metal door? Which one does the metal door lead to? Because we haven't done that yet. Because we know this leads somewhere unexpected. It leads to short. Metal door's one way to short. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to... we're gonna have to do something here. Okay, so first of all, we don't need that there. That's fine. We can just add a line to here. They'll actually connect. Oh, fine, I'll move it again. Mail door seems to go here. Technically, it's one way because if we go back through, we will end up in the other room. That is not what I wanted at all. I don't want any outline. There we go. I thought I had this selected. This is a one-way. Metal door. And we'll just leave that there because that's fine. I guess I don't know how I would do that. It's okay. Arrows going inside that are one way is like perfectly normal. I do it all the time. Right? I think I do. It's just when there's like multiple, then I'm like, yeah, let's put this at the top. Actually, I should have a good example in here, no? Yeah, like right here. Okay, so mail door goes to short hall, no problem. So the only other door to test was single door at the front of this hallway. Single door at the front of this hallway. Not that one. That's the juicy door. We don't want that right now. We want this one. Right? Oh no, we tested that one already. Is that all the doors then? It is. There's gotta be something to this. Don't tell me I went through all this effort for, like, literally nothing. I don't know, maybe I was being trolled. But I was, like, specifically told to go through this door in particular first. And then from there, I have no idea what I was supposed to do. Does one of these halls just, like, cause something to change? Maybe that's why? That seems really... Here I am introducing too many variables by doing two walls, but... See if that did anything with this door, because I doubt it did anything with the other doors. No, it just goes back to short hall again. Damn it! It's too consistent. Here I was like thinking, oh man, we're onto something with it being, you know, Lost Woods, and then it's like, no. These rooms are extremely consistent. Almost to a fault. Which is why I'm starting to wonder if this is actually... anything. It's short hall, so we know where this is going to come out. Left double door to double door L1. Yep. I have no idea what's up with this one. The fact that I feel like... I mean, it's not really a trap because the star door exists. Or, like, the door with the star in it. The real star exists. But there is also the trap room literally coming out of this room. I'm gonna say this is a red herring for the time being. Until someone can come by and prove to me otherwise. Because... we've gone through all these doors in all these different ways. You'd think we would have stumbled across something. Hey Crafter, how's it going? I'm giving up on this maze for now. It is technically solved, as far as I can tell, unless there's like a magic path through this whole thing that I have yet to find. I will put a note here. For the time being, I don't know when we would come back to this. This is going to be like a last resort thing. Alright, let us attempt that star. That dreaded star back here. The one that I almost beat, too. I think I got to like 7 stars, and then one of the eyes just like snuck up behind me. I don't remember where you... No, you know what? This is a one-shot type thing. It is technically a 2-way. I can leave. What happens if I do leave? Does this like properly reset this room? No, the eye's not here. Okay. But we can leave. But we're gonna do it. Alright. So if these eyes touch, it's over. There are coins to find here. Or stars. Silver stars, actually. Sorry, not coins. Or was there both? No, I think it was just silver stars because I have it marked as 0 of 1. So we have to like carefully bait these eyes. Get them to move. Yep, just like that. Grab these stars. Now, this is also a maze, but it's, again, a very consistent maze. That one, I think, is different. That's the kind that will kill you if it sees you from a certain distance. So I need to be extra careful. I will get put into the trap room if I fail this, which is why I'm wondering, you know, just to save us some time, I'm gonna make a save state. We will save state this one. I've already attempted it once before and I got really close, so we're gonna do a save state here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this one's like, now that's activated, I want to make sure the camera's nice and high here so I can see it. If it sees me through any of these gaps in the walls, it's over. Unfortunately, it does seem to have a random pattern, so this is... I have to kind of get lucky. Maybe it's not random. Okay, it just goes in like a 180, or like a... Or like a... What was that, 220 degree? That's 3. I don't remember what the next one was. This isn't a time where sneaking is but a suggestion. Sneaking is 100% required. I don't know if there's anything on this side. It doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna leave. Can't see it. Still can't see it. Okay, get out of range. Real quick here. Alright, I came through that door. We got all the stars in here. Doesn't seem to be anything else. I'm going back through the door. There's only 2 more. I think what happened is I died when I was like trying to get the actual star. Like I collected all of the silvers and then I don't remember what bullshit happened. It was something stupid, I remember. Be careful. I don't know when this eye is gonna activate. Maybe it's like extra fast or something. You never know. There's another eye. Okay, is that one blocking something? It doesn't look like it is. I have half a mind to like bait it. There's eye here. Is there a door? Oh, it's a door with an eye right in front of it. Looking right at the door. You see that? You see that shit? I don't know if I want to go through that door. I feel like I'm gonna get killed in the cutscene. But you know what? We're gonna try anyway. Watch this. Yup. Oh, run. Oh, yeah, you can't even go back through the door. And then look where you end up. Yeah, out here. So it's like basically a one-time attempt. We have to walk all the way back. So I'm not going through that door. We've been through that question mark thing. That's a whole other kit and caboodle. That star looks free. I don't trust it to be free. But maybe it is? Maybe. Okay, we didn't trigger anything, I don't think. Door looks safe. Maybe there's another way out through that door. Whoa! That hallway got really short all of a sudden. Y'all see that? It's like fucking hand from JoJo. Alright, never mind that. Collecting the star and not going through that door. I don't think there's a reason to go through that door. What we're looking for is probably elsewhere. Is this gonna be the same thing? Is he gonna like... Yeah, it seems like the eyes are all consistent speed, but there's gonna be other traps that force you to walk into them. I don't know where this 5th star is. If it's behind this door with like the really close eye, I'm not sure how we're supposed to get that, because by the time you get through the door and you can move again, it's already on you. Alternative is this door, but this one seems... I don't think there's anything here. Just the hallway becoming shorter, so there's... yeah, no. Perfectly square hole, it's nothing. Alright, what does that leave us with? There's probably another door back here that I didn't see. I don't think there's anything there. This is where we came from before, but there might have been another door or something here. I was wondering if this was quicksand. I was wondering. I was like, you know what? This looks vaguely like quicksand. Let me try it. And yeah, I got lucky with that other perfectly square part, but yeah, I'm not surprised. Don't touch the void walls. They're bad. Alright, there's that eye again. This is the first area we went to. I'm gonna go around the left here. I don't think there was anything here. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's no reason to go over here. Okay, whatever. Alright, I need to figure out what we're missing then. Because as far as I can tell, I've been through every door. That is going to be death again. Let's not do that. I've baited most of the eyes. That's where we came in from. We don't want to go through that door. So we'll keep the camera close like this. Is it worth, like, trying to bait this eye out and see what's behind it? It doesn't look like there's anything back there, but I don't know what else to do at this point. Oh, it's another fuck. Yeah, you see the hallway just gets shorter and shorter. Yeah, tricky. What does that leave? Because I'm 1 star short, but I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's right here. It's just not render distance. Okay, let's see. Can I bait you? There you go. That's what we like to see. I'll get out of your way for you, don't worry. Unless you're gonna turn the corner all of a sudden. Nah, okay. There we go, that's star number 5. Where does that put us? Some double door on the other end that I don't recall. Oh, I can see it from here. Never mind. We're good. Star get, I hope. Perfect. And it teleports us to here anyway. Well, that's fine by me. We are not going to go through here. We've been through here before. We all know what's on the other end. It is all fake. Star is very real. But the rest is, yeah, it's just another trap room. It's a pretty cool trap room, but we've seen all before. It crashes the game. I don't want that. We're not going to do it. We can... Did I never go through this double door up here, or was this double door impossible? Oh, yeah. This is an endless hallway, unfortunately. Luckily, we can teleport out of there. Okay, well... Fortunately, that's not the entire stream. We didn't spend all day in the maze. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of leads as to where we can go. I would like to try Botanical Garden, which is back in the Grand Basement, so we're going to do that, I think, first. We can do that through here. I swear there was another path I was taking to, like, consistently go to Second Circle Castle Hell. But I don't remember what it was. And there is another... Okay, so there's painting storage. Painting storage was where? Advent of Solace. I'm just curious if there's, like, a faster path to this place. Painting storage goes from... Oh, there is, actually. There's a much faster path. I think this is what I took last time. Alright. So we still want to go through here. Oh, wait, no. Yes. Yes. This is the right way. Because it goes to here, and then we go through the chandelier section. Go through here. But instead of going, like, down and around through the basement, we're gonna go through... What was it that I'm going through? Punch the sun rug, right. We're gonna punch the rug and go through the hole. Have we been down there? Oh, it's that room. Okay, yeah. No, I know which room that is, I think. Okay, so we punch the rug. Fall down in. Where's my door? There it is. And then that leads to painting storage. Oh no, that leads to basement atrium. Then we do the lower double door. And that leads to painting storage. Lower double door. Which one? This is the lower one. Okay, and then we take... Which door do we take from here? Door down slope. Where all the Goombas seem to have gathered today. And they're gonna follow me in here. Cool, thanks. You gonna drop good coins or bad coins? You're dropping good coins today. That's... Oh, you're dropping a bad coin. Never mind. That's pretty bad. Alright, and that leads to Grand Basement, which is exactly what we want. Because from here, we can now go a different direction. The carpet key door, which I'm hoping is right here. Oh. No, it's not. Carpet key door. Oh, God. I think it's on the other end. I can never remember this stupid place. I think it's, like, over here. Yeah. Like, back on this half of it. I really hope there's not any basement grander than this one. Because that would definitely suck. I mean, we've had some pretty big basements, but I think this one actually takes the cake. Okay, this is going back towards the start of the basement. think is what we kind of want. I remember, like, stumbling across the carpet key door when I was looking for the normal key door, and now I can't find the carpet key door when I want it. Need like a top-down map of this thing. Snippet painting's no good. We've done that. Right? I think, yeah, we solved the snippet painting. We even got a red star of it, which is pretty surprising. Kind of wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, you know what? We're gonna just follow walls. I don't care. Might take longer, but it's consistent. Oh no, this is it. Peach shows the way. Okay. This leads to Botanical Garden. And then in here, there's a door by a toad that we apparently never entered. I have no idea where it leads. That's not it. I think he's over here. Somewhere. It's a very nice garden. I appreciate how serene it is, and... Oh, this is it. Yeah, the toad statue door. Never went through this one. Huh. I think this is a basement we've been in already. Feels familiar. Yeah, we got some water, we got some fire. This wouldn't happen to be the basement with the apparition that chases you, would it? Because there is a basement like that. Still looking for that basement again. Don't know if that basement was a trap or not. This could be that basement, or this could be a brand new basement. I don't know. Okay, this leads to the Dark Canal. Which I have to just find. I want to just test to see if we've been in that place or not. Because if we have, then I need to go back and record which door I came through. Let me open up a copy of my map here to... Where is it? There it is. Open up my latest build of the map here. Okay, canal. Dark Canal, here we go. That leads to... Oh, it kind of went in a circle, technically. Dry basement maze, yeah, that's it. Is that where we just came out of? The, Bowser door? Yep, it is. Okay. So dry basement maze is in Annex Limbo. So it's somewhere over here that we just came out of. Nah, it's not the door we need. We need to go back in that place and figure out which door that was. Where's Annex Limbo? Up here. Dry basement maze. Don't know where I put that. Probably gonna have like a door that we haven't been in yet sticking out of it. Yeah, this one here. Metal single door. Was it metal? Didn't even notice if it was metal. We didn't go through a metal door. We went through a double door. Okay, you know what? Let's go back for a second. We don't need to be in here. Zero reason for that, actually. But at least this isn't the dangerous basement. I was kind of worried it was. I couldn't tell from the door we went through. Okay, what door did we come out of? Well, now I kind of want to find that metal door. And see if it's the one that I need. It was in the water section, right? It was in water for sure. That's a pipe. We don't want that. I think it was over here. Because we went through like a big, twisting, watery hallway. I think this was it. I don't know where I came from, but it was very long. It was this. It's not metal at all. I don't know where that metal single door is, but it was this one for sure. Yeah. There's a wood single door. Yellow brick door, tunnel, flameless door, wet pipe. As opposed to dry pipe? Is there another pipe that I didn't see? Or forgot to write down? I don't know where this metal single door is. I'm not going to remove it, but I'm very curious as to how I managed to find a metal single door that, as far as I can tell, I've never seen since. This was done a long time ago anyway, so... Let's put one up there too. You know, I put down I think there's a few doors in there. I'm gonna have to take another look around that basement. Because, like, I have things like flameless door, implying that there is a flame door, which there is. There was a door with a flame above it, and I'm gonna call it as such. And I have things like wet pipe, implying that there's a dry pipe, but I don't remember there being a dry pipe. So I feel like I just did a really sloppy job with this one, which makes sense. This was back when we only had like 121 stars. So I'm not even surprised. We'll call this the flame door. And it's going to need a thing at the end. Half circle. And we're going to need to make a label. And we're going to drag this all the way over to this garden. And we'll take one back over there. And then we're going to explore that basement for a little bit, because I think I'm missing a couple of doors. Like a metal door, possibly a dry pipe, maybe even another door. I don't know. Who knows what I'm missing? We'll take a quick little gander around. I feel like I did that kind of recently, but we'll see. Yeah, it's that metal single door that's kind of fucking with me right now. All right, let's go back through. So this was the flame door, right? Or a flame door? Yeah, it's got a flame above it. You know, makes sense to call it that. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Maybe there's a dry pipe we can find. That'd be a good start. Okay, we're gonna follow every single wall and see what happens. I don't care how long that takes. We're doing a full scan on this one. I realize that it might be impossible to do so depending on the layout, but you know, most of the time it works. It's a good rule of thumb to go for. Okay, there's the wet pipe. If you're doing a maze, just touch every wall. Yeah, a lot of dead ends here. I keep thinking something's gonna happen because the music is in this section. There's the wet pipe again. Alright, there's the dry part of this maze. Almost there. What's up here? I would love to find that, like, mysterious missing metal door if I can. There's a tunnel. We know about the tunnel. That already is marked. So we don't need that. Let's see what's over here. If this doesn't result in a metal door, I'm deleting it from... Oh, come on. I'm deleting it from the node, because this is getting ridiculous. I feel like I've explored this place like 7 times, trying to find this mysterious metal door. I have no idea how I managed to put one of those down. Maybe it was a mix-up. Maybe it was some remnant from when I was transferring things over, and I assumed it was for this and not something else. Which means something else could be missing a metal door. Alright, there's a flameless door. We've already got that too. Okay, good. Flameless door accounted for. Okay, that is considered yellow brick door. You already know that one. And then I think this is actually just going to lead back to where we were. So the only one we were missing was the flame door. Just double check to confirm. Yep, and it just goes back to where we started. We managed to do a perfect circuit of this place. I don't think there's any... There might be like a small throughway that I missed because of the way walls work. No, I don't think so, actually. Surprisingly, no. Alright, I'm deleting Mail Single Door. I have no idea where that came from. It's clearly not here. This place is done. Okay, what is next on our list in our desperate search for things to do at this point in the game? Monty Mohall, that doesn't really count. I don't think there's going to really be anything there. It's Incomplete Hall. Can I get there from here? Planetarium. Haunted Hall. Maybe? Hang on. It's a bit of a trek, but technically we could. Is there not a better way to get up there? Not really. As far as again, a second floor kind of will. Trying to see if there's like a way. There's a couple things here we can do. Great with Vanish Cap. I don't know where Vanish Cap is. This was a theory of mine, but I don't know where Vanish Cap is. You know what? I'm not chasing theories right now. I want concrete proof that things exist. We'll chase theories later. The only concrete proof I have that things exist is the vanilla basement, so I think that's where we're gonna go before Luigi drowns taking a nap in the water. Alright, so we're gonna go back there. One more. We'll just take the same path that we did before. It's pretty easy after all. And we're gonna go explore the rest of that basement. So that same basement that we went through to get to the grand basement. If we don't follow the star, it's just like pretty much the normal vanilla basement. And I already checked. We went through one painting last time. It does have new levels, some pretty cool looking levels too. So I'm very excited to explore them. So we should be able to get a decent handful of stars from those. Oh, it has at least one level. Let me be clear. I tested one painting. I have no idea if everything else is real. I'm only assuming that they're real. Oh, you're back. Welcome. Nice to see you again, Mr. Shadow Luigi. Alright, so don't go to the star. Star is bad. Go this way instead. Whoa! That's it. That's the basement. This didn't happen last time we were in this basement. Where did you come from? This is the basement. That is like a perfect screenshot right there. That is amazing. It's a shame that we crashed, but that is amazing. Okay, why didn't that happen last stream when we went into that basement? I was freely exploring that place, no problem. I sat in the corner there because I wasn't sure if it was the basement or not. I wanted to see if it was, and nothing happened. There is stuff in that basement, I know it. However, it might be... Well, you know what? I know how we can do it. I know how we can... I think I have an idea. Excellent. I have an idea how we can fix it. I think this does have something to do with the fact that it's the spooky basement. So if it's spooky, it's actually a nice color scheme. I actually really like this color scheme in here. The blue and the yellow actually go very good, and the green trim, big fan. I'm gonna get infinite lives again though. We're gonna do painting stuff. Like fucking Fry Guy from Mario 2. I know it's just the lava thing from the Triple L painting, but it really did just... It reminded me of Fry Guy. Too hot to touch. I mean, clearly he was if he crashed the whole game. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a note or an addendum here with this one. When going down there, make sure that you're not in the spooky music version. I'm not sure how to track that, but it's quite clear that there is a difference after all. You just don't know that's different if you go to the left. Only seems to be a problem if you go to the right. Because I think the reason why it was safe last time is because I went in and out of the door entrance there a couple of times, which does make a difference. But yeah, having the shadow apparition does cause some problems. I'm not going to make it like a separate node. I don't think that's worth doing, but I'm going to make like a little note here. So when we go through... Okay, didn't mean to do that. Where is it? Yeah, so you can even see the apparition there. So if you go through the key door, you go through here. This is normal. The only difference between the two is whether or not that Fry Guy thing is around. That seems to be the only thing. So let's see how we want to do this. Yeah, wood door, vanilla basement real. Just, you know, watch out for Fry Guy. I'll put the note up here, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Just write it down here for now. Oops. Typo. Apparition present. If apparition present, vanilla basement real will have... Yeah. So we don't want that. So you need to like go in and out of the door a couple of times. I guess we could technically... Nah, it's like, it's the same place. As far as I can tell, I'm pretty sure the actual room doesn't change. It's just the... Oh, that's ridiculous. I hate that these boxes like this. It's because I copied these over from Vizio and I've been reusing them ever since. Make it a little bigger, I think. No, is it good? I can't tell. Yeah, it's fine. Collision's a mile wide, but not much I can do about that. There's a better way to like record this than this, because it all depends on this key door here. Maybe we'll just put it in here. Spawns apparition in... Yeah. It's not ideal either, but this might be better. Yeah, you know what? That's like slightly better. Spawns apparition in vanilla basement. It still has like a stupidly large collision. I don't know how to fix that, but whatever. Yeah, spawns apparition vanilla basement if one present here. So you just need to go in and out until it's not there anymore. Or as I'm about to test here. That's my hypothesis anyways. I think that's how it works. So like, there he is, he's gone. You go in, come back out. Go back in, he's not here anymore. And now you're safe. Shouldn't have any problems anymore. We could technically make this a separate one, but I have a feeling they're technically the same. I don't think they're different. Because I remember walking around, I'm pretty sure last year we were walking around with the spooky music and I went through the Shifting Sandland painting and we were fine. I guess we'll find out. The game crashes again. No, I think we're okay. I don't know, maybe... Oh, he's still there! Oh! Why? Never mind, doesn't matter. It was all a jape. It's random. Unfortunate. Alright, then that means we need a note in this one. Now we've confirmed which basement it is. I do need a note here directly. Sometimes has Fry Guy apparition. Unfortunately. Not really anything we can do about that, so... That's fine. We're just gonna have to, like, outrun him, is basically the only way this is gonna work. And yes, I'm gonna save state again. If this is gonna keep happening. It might even just be that today is just a day that has him, and last stream was not a day that had him. So I want to get infinite lives for the levels. But just to, like, save some headache. Or, you know what, maybe we just stay away from there. Maybe that's the real thing to do. Just come back next time and hope that there's no Fry Guy running around chasing me. I could have outrun him too, but I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to long jump, but you saw the ground pound. Would have gone in there just fine. God knows where he's waiting. Alright, one more try at this. Just quickly burn Mario's butt a couple of times here. There we go. And then we'll try it again. Okay. Attempt number 3. This time with more gumption. Mostly in the, I'll make a save state. I'm gonna try not to abuse him too much, but I want to see what's in this room. We have, like, barely anywhere else to go. Alright, apparition is here, of course, but as we've learned, it does not matter. So I'll put the save state right there. And let's head in. Now, actually, there's one more thing I want to test here. So if we go that, and then we go back through this door, does that still keep us in the grand basement? Because, like, we're back in here, but if I go back through here, it puts us back out here. And if we go back in, now this is, like, kind of convoluted. I don't think that makes a difference. I think that's just how it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, Fry Guy, come get... I didn't even get a chance. He was there waiting for me. Fortunately, it's not true, Crash. We can just do that. Does that mean he's gonna be here? Yeah? Yeah? You want some of this? I'm going in this painting. Let's see how you like that. Oh, yeah. What? What do you mean? I'm in a load zone. I'm not even there. Why? Okay. One more attempt. This might just not be a day we can go in here. You know, Fry Guy is having a bit of a moment. It might be best for us if we leave him alone. Fuck. Screen didn't get to fully fade out. So technically we're still in the level. Alright. Basement is off limits. At least for today. You know, I have video proof that he was not here last week. And now he's like here all the time. So, yeah, nothing we can do about that. Okay, let's find ourselves a new way to go. It sucks too, because the shifting sandline level is pretty cool. It was like a snow version of it, but then sometimes it was also a not snow version of it. It was actually kind of sick. It's a real shame we're not going to get to see that today. So here's a problem. I don't know where else we can go. Oh, here's one. Front trap door. Star door. Second circle of castle. Oh, perfect. We're already there. Alright. That's like right upstairs. Let's go back out. Surely that won't be a trap. I don't know how to get Fry Guy to go away. It's probably... Oh, I thought there was something weird over there. It's probably, like, has to do with our personalization. Well, my personalized copy sucks today. Alright, front trap door is unknown, so let's find out what's in it. Ooh. Alright. New level. I guess it's kind of Bowser in the Dark World. More like Bowser in the Void World. I'm guessing this is going to be a red star. I'm just adding it to the map here real quick. I don't know if there's going to be a star in this area too. Usually these Bowser levels have stars besides the boss. Where's a star counter? I need a star counter and I need a cap. Is there one with them together? That'd be convenient. Nope. Okay, cool. I'll just take these ones separately then. Where did I just see the cap? There's the cap. Alright, so we have a mill cap obviously right in front of us. I might use that to get through the level. Don't know if there's any, like, red coins here or not, but we'll see. 0 of 1, tentatively. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm not using the sideways camera for this. Yeah, this is like a very similar setup to actual Dark World. Oh, it's like Shrunken Dark World. It's like Compact Edition. Oh, fuck off. Those coins. Oh, this looks like hell. What the hell? They're extra fast. This area is like extra tiny. Yeah, the hill is slowing me down. I'm just gonna wait. Are you gonna be real coins? Do I want to avoid you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no red coins here. Just a much smaller edition of Dark World. Toy edition. Alright, Bowser, I'm ready. There he is. There's the Bowser man himself. Oh, already jumping in. Okay. You want to come over here and fight me? Or are you just gonna, like, run around and jump all the time? Seem extra. Oh, shit. Was that map on the entire time? Fuck me. Missed the entire level, my bad. That sucks. At least you'll get to see the sick Bowser fight. Should have left the map on longer, though, after that blunder. Come on. There we go. It's okay. It was, you didn't miss, like, that much, technically. I mean, if you've seen Bowser in the Dark World, you know what it was. Just imagine smaller. That's all. Don't even see him. Alright. Let's see. So there's no star in there. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll put another one at the end here. Oh, perfect shot of Bowser. There we go. Let's add this on here. Boss fight. But it was only a yellow star, unfortunately. Now it's the pipe at the end. And we'll call it that. That way we can use the name for this part. There we go. And that gave us one yellow star. Where's the star counter? One of one. Oh, you know what? Since no one got to see it, I'll do it again. I think that's only fair. I'll just, like, kill myself at the end or something. But yeah, there's surprisingly no, like, extra star here or anything like that. It's just a much smaller version of the Dark World. Very small, in fact. Well, I was going to be cool and speedrun it now that I know what I was doing, but I can't even jump on the damn platform. There we go. Yeah, and very fast zap orbs. Oh, no. Now, this was very nice, and it dropped yellow coins last time. Can we drop... Okay. Good. Oh, you can drop yellow coins again. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like one platform, tiny little overhead. And just a little slope up to the pipe. And that's it. No secret star back here that I did miss. Nope, nothing. Nothing of note except the one yellow star from Bowser, so I guess that's cool. 342 stars. Not really doing so hot in the star department. Alright, is there anywhere at all that we have yet to go besides Fry Guy's domain? It's either that or the maze again. Fish Castle technically has a slot. Considering everything else just goes to existing areas, I don't have high hopes for that. There's this Medium Well Mountain Room. Green painting. I think we know where the green painting would go in that case. I'm not going to worry about that right now. For the sake of finishing the map, we'll probably go there eventually, but... Upper single door. Where the hell is that for? Oh, we never went to the right arch door. Archive Waterway. That is from Koopa Archives, which is from... Well, not there. Bowser's Approach. Second floor. Paper Mario Lobby. How was I getting here before? I think it just went like up and up from the first one. Okay, let's try that. We're gonna be doing a lot of teleporting around now. Unless we find like another big hub, I think we're kind of like in some sort of weird cleanup mode, despite the fact we have 118 stars left. I'm guessing I missed some sort of like huge... Oh, it's a veto, I think, right? I think that's where we went, through here. Some sort of huge cache of secret stars. Was this it, or where does this go? Oh, there we go. I think I'm going the right way. I don't actually know. It's been a while since we've been through here. I don't think this is it. I think this is something else. I think I went the wrong way. It was not the veto that I wanted. Should have paid more attention to the map. No, this leads back to observation lobby. Okay. Try that again. So I think it was up through here. And then from here, though... How did I get to Paper Mario lobby? Is it Paper Mario lobby we need to go through? No, second floor. Bowser's Ascent, lobby subspace. Bowser's Ascent. Trying to find where that is from here. Bowser's Ascent. That was the first lobby, right? Yeah, okay, so Bowser's Ascent. Then you go to second floor. And then we want Bowser's Approach through one door through mirror. Oh, right, it was through the mirror. Okay. That's where I went wrong. We want this lobby. There we go. We'll go through here. Come out here. One door through mirror. Over here, right? Nope. That's that level. It was the other side. Always forget where the mirror is. Alright, so we want to go through the mirror. That's where we want to go. Now I remember. Okay, here's Bowser's Approach. Now we can go to the archives, the Koopa archives. That is through the 2-door. That's not the door, what? My bad. 2-door by fire, I think. Yeah. 2-door by fire is over here. This 2-door. And then in the back, double door behind shelves at back. Double door behind shelves at back. Right here. And that leads to here. Which is the archive back room and single door left of desert painting. Alright, and then here, this is the archive waterway. So right arch door, that's the one under the stairs here. Apparently never been through this door. Where does this go? Is this a brand new content? Oh, it actually looks like it is. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're on to something here. That brick painting looks fake as fuck. I don't know what kind of room this is supposed to be. Maybe an extension of Paper Mario lobby? Perhaps? There we go. That's a good... Gonna need a name for this one. I don't know what to call this one. I like the shadow stars up top. Perfect. Let's call it... Well, let's see what's around here first, because I need to obviously take stock of what rooms we can access here. We got stars up top. Okay, we did our up check. There's a door here. Maybe this room doesn't need anything if this painting is actually fake, like most brick paintings are. Oh, it's not fake! Where the fuck did we go? We went back here. Alright, well... Good thing I took a picture of it. That's the first time a brick painting has done anything. I know where this is. We're gonna have to go back there, though, unfortunately. Alright, so we have 2 exits out of this one, then. No idea what this is about. I'm deleting it. Alright, so we have our tentative double door. I don't even know what door it came through. It was a single door, I'm guessing. So it was a single door we went through, so it makes sense to be a single door coming out. We'll call it that. And we have our one-way. Long dash, perfect. Oh, whoops. Did I press something I shouldn't have? I don't know what I did. I might just delete the entire map forever. Oh no, we're good. Okay, brick painting, and that went to... I think that's coin coffer. I don't know which variation of that room it is. Where was that shit? I'm gonna control F it. Forget it. Coin coffer. No, it's not coin coffer, but it's one of the many connections to it. Brick ballroom? Yeah, I'd say it's brick ballroom. It just makes this door look huge. No, it's normal size. But yeah, it leads to brick ballroom, because I think if we go back out through the bottom here, lower door, that should take us to... dance hall? Oh yeah, that's dance hall. You can hear everyone having a great time in the dance hall. Okay, so that confirms where we were. Alright, so brick ballroom is where we ended up. Which is there. Okay. Oh, that is right in here. Wait, where is that? Oh, it's down here. Oh. We don't have to teleport at all. It's all in the same area. Yeah. We don't need this to be a... Doesn't need to have a cap on the end. Does need an arrow, though. Because it leads all the way down to here. Again, you kind of need... From steel ballroom, yeah. And so, I don't know how I would get this to go in the top, considering they're both coming from the bottom. It seems a little hard, given the circumstances. Also, we don't need that. That's not worth anything. Yeah, how do I get like this to go in through the top along with this? That would require some... Actually, that doesn't require too much reworking. It just requires me to move this whole thing over. Which is doable. Let's see here. So if we disconnect this... And then we can move this out of the way for a second. And we'll just swap these around. There we go, now it's like on the inside. That didn't really help matters, but hang on. Okay, well now I kind of made a mess of things. No, you know what? That's easy to fix. Just go like this. There we go. Alright, that's kind of like on the inside, so we can now just move this aside for a second. Do that, and then I'm going to put you up here. For the time being, just while we get this all untangled again. Fortunately, there's not really a whole lot of room to move everything up, but... Let's see what we can do here. Shorten this a little bit. This is the... I think that's the line goes to that. I'll just double check it afterwards. So here's the problem. We need to get this... If the way it is right now, I'd have to do like a huge U-turn with the line, and that's kind of stupid. I don't like that. Where's this line come from? There. I see. Yeah, this doesn't almost seem worthwhile. Forget it. I'll just leave it for now. Oops, that's a little too far back. There we go. Is a challenge that I will work on at some point. Maybe when I'm going through and cleaning up all the maps. Once we're like completely done. But for now, this will do. We'll just do it the other way. This we can fix though. There's no reason we can't fix that. There we go. I don't like that's coming in the bottom. I'm sure there's a way I can make it come in the top. There. Okay, so that was through brick painting. Now, I guess since we're in the same region, does that mean there's a way for me to jump off balcony? I guess that's always an option. Is there a way for me to like get back around? Yeah, actually there kind of is. Let's see if we can follow it. Yeah, I think if I wanted to make this come in the top, we can't just move this to the side because this line has to go through. So it would require me to move... Oh geez, it would require me to move a whole bunch of shit by the looks of it. Actually, no, if I move this over to this side, maybe? No, but that's crossing. I don't know. That might not be possible. Might just have to leave it like this. There's a lot of one-ways in this area. Alright, brick ballroom, upper door to Crossroads of the Eternal Star. Alright, let's do that. It's our long trek back to where that brick painting was. And then left single door, which I think is this one. And that'll lead to Bowser's balcony. No. That leads to... Wait, what? Is this not on the map? Why isn't this on the map? Oh, because I was looking at the wrong node. That's why. That's the fountain room, which we've done before. Actually, we've never been in the, while we're here, apparently I've never been in the double door in here. Not the star door, that's this one. But I think that one to the left, or is it the brown brick double door? Yeah, the normal double door. We never went in this one. Let's see where this goes. If anywhere. See, now I'm worried that frog guy... Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Well, good news. We made it back to where we were. Bad news. Now I gotta figure out how to squeeze this all together. Yeah, that's gonna be a line. I'll try and get that fixed up, but for now... I mean, I guess this one's actually pretty easy fix. We're just gonna put you over here. Connect you up to here. Like so. That's the double door. And then we'll just throw you over here. Take that. Put you up here too, because it's obviously a double door. And then you connect right there. No reason you can't be like that, actually. There we go. And then we just have to fix this, which has a few connections, but I think we can squeeze this up here a little bit. Maybe? Oh, that's fine, I'll just put that back on. Connect this through the top. That makes more sense. Okay, well that solves some of the problem. This still looks bad. I don't like that. But again, that's going to require me to probably finagle a few things around. Especially now that these all connect back to each other here. Shit. Well, now we're really out of spaces to go. Is there anything around here? Okay, we can go experiment with the green painting, but I think we know how that's going to end. Same with Fish Castle. How have I... Okay, there's no way that I've managed to explore everything. I must be missing, like, oh, yes, there's these. We can't do those today. What's here? Aquarium room, painting. Did I never go in that? Oh, okay. I went in the hole. This didn't have any stars in it, apparently. Or it might, and I just missed them. I don't know why that's there. Some old map here. I guess that's a potential place to go. Where the hell are we missing content? Second floor left door, pillar crossroads? I think that's fake. I think that was a trap room, but I never took a picture of it. Right hole need vanish. Well, we got that now. Man, something better lead to something big, because I don't know how we're getting another 118 stars. I thought I would have to, like, look things up, like, later. But it's starting to feel like we're at the point where I need to figure out what I'm missing here. I was thinking like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it to like, 30 stars, maybe 40 stars, not 118. before just missing everything. Okay, there's upper starter. I mean, we got a couple little things scattered about. Okay, right now we're up here. Let's stay up here. We are in this room. So if we go back through the way we came, we can eventually get to... What did I just say we were going? Not the balcony, not the green painting. Was it even in here? Maybe it wasn't. It wasn't up here. I don't know what I was looking at here. I mean, just jumping off the balcony, of course. I guess a better name for this would be, now that I know they're connected. We'll call it that instead, actually. I guess there wasn't another line here. I thought there was another, like, actually half-decent line to look at, but I don't see it, so... Yeah, fish painting. Paper Mario Lobby is through Bowser Door on 2nd floor. Could go do that. I mean, might as well finish that off. Maybe it's the one door that's, like, really important. Alright, let's do that then. Let's make our way back through all this. So we want the single door. Single door leads to Archive Waterway. And we'll just come back up to the library itself. Like, I just don't see how 118 stars can be this well hidden. That's impressive, really, because imagine, like, an entire Mario game, but every star is, like, extremely cryptic. That's what we're left with, it seems. Alright, and then from here, we need to go back through... double door on stairs, of course, yep. And then that's going to lead back to 2nd floor, and then we need to go through double door by Wet Dry World Painting. Which is right here, actually. Perfect. Alright, so in here we want to go to Fish Castle. That's going to lead us to here. And then we want to go through, it was the water, the one door we didn't check in this place. Or was it? Is Hole by Waterfall, but I think we know how that's going to end. This is an existing hole, this isn't anything new. As far as like general layout of this place is concerned. This should be the Sunken Cathedral, and it is indeed the Sunken Cathedral. Alright, let's add to the map. Figured that was how it was going to end. But it's nice to know for sure, you know. Might as well clean up these nodes. Technically it's going to be a one-way, because, I mean, we're in this level now. It's way over down here. Sunken Cathedral is from the main one. Right? Big Hole by Waterfall on left. Let's put that there. And we'll just copy this over. Now, of course, we've already gotten the star here, so nothing to do in this place, so I'm going to teleport out. And we're going to find another path to take. Wrong thing to modify. There we go. Okay. Where do we want to go then? Now that we know where this goes. How did this end up down here? This shouldn't be overlapping. Oh, it isn't. It's connected. I'm dumb. Just looked like it was overlapping. Alright. Alright, let's take stock of like every single area and figure out what we can do in each one. So, Stygian Domain has currently 0 things to do. Now, it's not for all of these, that's not saying that we've managed to find everything. It's just, that's all that's known. Maudlin Halls. We cleaned up a lot of this last time, and I think I determined that this also was free of everything. Of course, it's got the end of the game, but we can't do that right now. Okay. Spires of Genna. So the only place is really here. Green painting. This is a painting level that like changes depending where you are. Pretty sure green painting is just going to be that. We can do that at some point, but I'm not worried about that right now. That's not super important. There is Jump Off Balcony at Bowser's Balcony. Think we know how that's going to end, but last resort we can come back and do that. Everything else, though, is closed off. So that's done. Alright, Annexed Limbo, I think, had a couple of ones. Maybe we'll do these ones next. Fall Off Balcony, great with Vanish Cap. Both of those are kind of lucrative. I mean, one of those is probably... I can predict how that's going to end. Monty Mole Hall. There might be a puzzle here. These other doors might just be incorrect and might not lead anywhere, because I think we tried them and it seemed endless. So, not worried about that, really. There appears to be another door here. Not sure I'm ready to jump back into null space or similar at the moment. But if we have to... I guess we could try with some of these balcony things. Need to find a good way into there. It's not too hard, okay. How about Revered Nascence? Okay, so this is like all stuff near the start. I think this too is kind of dead at the moment. Yeah. Now, mind you, some of these levels do have like star cleanup, but it's very minor star cleanup. Definitely not 118 worth. There's this mystery, of course. I'm not sure. I guess this was a way in there, but I have no idea how that worked because it didn't seem to do it this time. I'm gonna have to do some more experimentation with that. That's why I haven't revised that statement. Alright, Beguiling Ward. Surely this one has to have a couple. Can't tell me it's also done. Well, it might be. This area's kind of small. Oh, there's a 2-door here. Cosmic Observatory. Did I never go through that? Why is this empty? And the 1 wall. Well, okay, but the 1 wall had the bad feeling, and it's best I forget about it or something like that. There was a similar room, and I thought we went through said wall. This one, I couldn't do that. Not sure why. So that's a puzzle we might need to figure out. But there's apparently a 2-door here, unless I just never did anything. I don't know why that line was deleted. Accent or something else. Let's see what else. That seems like probably our best bet, actually, is to go through here. Elevator shaft, I think, is the easiest way to get in there. So I might go with that one. This one had a couple. This might actually... Deceptive Reality seems more lucrative than the other one. And we just finished this area as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what else is even there. There's a painting here we could do. I mean, painting's easy. This would have been our best bet. But, you know, with Fry Guy flying around, I'm not sure how we can beat him, is the problem. That's gonna be an issue. I must have gone lucky last stream. Wish I explored it more. Didn't realize it was supposed to be the place with the apparition. But I mean, paintings, you know, that's always a good time. Let's start with... We'll go over there eventually. I kind of want to go up here. So the best way to do that is through elevator shaft. Now, elevator shaft, I think, actually had a surprisingly easy entrance. I just can't remember from what room, because there was like something you fell off of and it led straight there. You get to observation lobby by falling off. Church, first floor double door. Where is this? Where's the church from? Church is the back door, right? Or like the far back? Outer wall door is church. Okay, perfect. That's where we'll go. That's a very easy thing to get to. We were denied our Luigi time earlier, so I will take advantage of the opportunity. There must be something, like another big junction. Maybe that basement is the big junction. It has to be more than one though, because we have like nothing else. Elevator shaft is the long pipe, as opposed to a short pipe? Oh, actually yes. Long pipe. Is that this? I don't know if that's short or long. Where's the other pipe? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty long. I agree. Alright, and then this just goes through the elevator shaft. So from elevator shaft, we need to go to... where's that? Where were we going? I don't know where I'm... Oh, it was a one-way to elevator shaft. I didn't see those a one-way. Well, that's a waste. That doesn't work at all. Red Star Cellar, Annex Limbo. I don't know where that is. Relative to anything. Red Star Cellar. That's here. That could work. Goomba Hall. That's a bit of a trek, but... oh man, do we have to go through null space again for this? No. Kind of. No, Paper Mario Lobby leads there. Yeah. Okay, we're going to Paper Mario Lobby then. Where's Paper Mario Lobby? Paper Mario Lobby is here. Double door. Okay. Let's just do that. That makes more sense. Paper Mario Lobby is really easy to get to. We've been there enough times. I wonder if that sound is like the game setting the personalization lucky numbers. Not that I have any idea what that could mean for me, of course, but... I don't know. Or it could just be laughing at me. That'd be the simple answer. I never punched this Sunrug, did I? Because there's no need to. And we've looked up, right? Skylight, yeah. Yeah, I call it Skylight in this one. Probably should rename that to Look Up, because that seems more consistent. Oh, new Sunrug. No, okay. This is the double door we want. And that leads to Goomba Hall. Alright, from Goomba Hall, I can have a second here to look where I'm going. Alright, now that we're in Goomba Hall, where is it? Annex Limbo. This is what we were going to use to get to wherever it was we were going. I don't remember now. Why was I going this way? I was going this way to get down to Observation Lobby in Beguiling Ward, right? Yeah, through Red Star Cellar. Ah, that's what it was, okay. Red Star Cellar is directly connected here, I think through a couple of minor rooms. Yes. Lower key door, and then red wall door, okay. Lower key door. Oh, okay, not that one. I had to check. Oh, a big one! Okay, major detour opportunity, I know, but does looking up here do anything? No, I don't think it did. Red atrium, red wall door. I guess that's this one. Red wall door. God, there's a lot of enemies down here. And that leads to here, and if we go through the double door... I love this hallway. Good hallway paired with good music. That leads back to the observatory. Alright, Cosmic Observatory. So apparently the 2-door I haven't done? Is that because there isn't anything to do? No. There's a painting here. Didn't we do this? This looks familiar. Wasn't this like the volcano with the hole in it? That I spent like an age and a half trying to get into, only for it to like go somewhere obvious? Yeah. Pretty sure there's a star or something on that platform. And there should also be a star at the top of this tower too. This volcano. I'll have to figure out what level this was called, but... Oops. Nice. I think I can just go up here. Is there a way to get up from there? Not really, actually. Okay, never mind. We'll just go around. I just want to see if the star at the top is still there. If it's not, then I know exactly where we are. And I have a feeling... I don't know how it got deleted off the map. Or if I just, like, forgot to put it on the map. Or this is, like, a one-way... or a thing to the same area. That's elsewhere on the map. Why am I doing this? Fuck your boxes. Get the cannon up to the top, okay. Let's see. Flight or no flight? Can't see where the hell I am. Alright, cool, good, yes. No, good flight, good flight. Can I get back to the volcano, please? I can't see where the fuck I am. There's no star up here. Where the hell is this, then? 'Cause that might be the star, actually, in that box. Unless that's one I missed last time, which is possible. I do have flight, though, it seems. Can I slow fly over to the box? Okay, I might have just missed this one. Because I remember there being, like, a star somewhere else. Okay, before we grab this, let me see if I can figure out where that was. Hole in volcano. Yeah, there was like that hole in the volcano, and it was like a one-way path. Oh, it is Souptopia. Oh, I see what happened with this two-door thing. The label got misplaced, but the line was on the other side. Still holding out hope for that one-way. Yeah, so this is actually 2 of 2. So that's cool. Maybe I've just somehow missed stars in all the existing levels. That is quite possible. I would really hate if that was the case. I'm really hoping that's not the case. But it might be. I wonder if this is like get X amount of stars or beat the game and come back here later kind of thing, maybe? But there's nothing on the other side. It must be a warp if there's anything. Okay, well, that solves that mystery, I guess. But hey, you know what? It somehow managed to work out by accident. Is there anywhere else around here to go? No. That is literally the only reason to come up here. What was the other area that had stuff? Deceptive Reality, I think, had a couple of things. Okay, there was some stuff in Deceptive Reality. Mainly a door in Pillar Crossroads. Oh, God knows how I got here before. Brick Hall. Oh, that might do it. Okay, let me see if there's an easy way in here. I think the best way to do it is through Purple Chamber, Annex Limbo? Isn't that where we are right now? No. Purple Chamber and Annex Limbo. Here. Yeah, real second floor mirror CC, that's what we want. What's the best way to get there? Is anywhere from Guyline Ward that leads up here? Kind of close by? Not really. But I think we would have to, like, do a big trek no matter what. Cosmic Hall. Oh, Starside Pipe. Okay, that's, like, literally where we are. Is Cosmic Hall. Is it just that pipe? Rooftop Garden? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Let's start with that. Is that this store that we want? Yeah, I think it's this store. Wait, where's this pipe? It is just the pipe. Oh yeah, this I think was the original we got into this place. There's something in the water? There was stuff in the water. Oh, waterway I see leads to a whole other thing. Okay, never mind. We don't want waterway. Already done all that, of course. Okay, and that comes out Rooftop Garden. And then from Rooftop Garden, we're going to need to take a big, long trek here. Starside, single door, left of pipe. Starside, single door, left of pipe. I don't have another way to really do this at this point. Okay, this leads to Pillar Pool. Then we want to find the single door in the Pillar Pool. I guess that's this. That should lead to the dry basement maze again. As not the dry basement maze, that is the hall door. Which, you know, makes sense. It was in a hall. Fair enough. Maybe I should call it the wet single door. Is there... No, I think all the doors in here are wet. That's not the single door. That's a tile door. this a single door? That is the white frame door. Where the hell is this single door? Oh, I guess I came through the tile door, so it must be this one. Yeah, okay, I see why I called it that. Alright, let's hope this is real. Still no music. Where are we now? Okay, well, apparently there's only one way in and out of this room, despite how it looks. At least I never found another way out of this room. Just big old tunnel. Which leads to here. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, it's like it's a pretty long walkway in between this and the other room, being the tunnel junction. Or not tunnel junction. That's next. Dry basement maze. This is that tunnel from Dry Basement Maze. Apparently that kills you. Alright, so tunnel, and then we want flameless door, which we found. I think that was after we ran across the tunnel, so I'm gonna go this way. Pleasant sound. Can still hear it. That's the yellow brick door. I think it was here, wasn't it? The one I decided to skip because I thought wasn't it. Is it back here? There it is. This one. Okay. That is going to lead to Tunnel Junction. And we want to go to... Where's our destination? Purple Passage, right. So we want to go through the left tunnel. Left tunnel should lead to Corrupted Tower. And then from here, we want to go through single door right of Bowser paintings. Oh, hey, it actually is Corrupted Today. Cool. Single door right of Bowser paintings. Sometimes this place doesn't live up to its name, as I found out. And this will lead to... Well, it's called the Purple Passage, despite the fact it's obviously not. At the moment. Because from here we want to get to inner chamber hall side doors. Hall side doors. These ones. And then through there we can go through the red sky painting, even though it's obviously blue. Now give us to real second floor, Mirror CC, which is in Deceptive Reality, and then that will lead to the third floor, which we can use to explore a little bit. Alright, so there is potential for a vanish cap around here. I don't know if this... I don't think there's a vanish cap in here, though. Because if we go to the right hole, there's a grate on it. Very obvious grate. But I've yet to see a vanish cap around here. There's probably a vanish cap in the mirror room, actually. Carpet 1 door. Okay. I guess that leads to the mirror... Oh yeah, it leads to the mirror room that connects to the non-mirror CC version of this place. So we should be able to get a vanish cap out of here. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can take this all the way up. Gonna have to hurry a bit, though. I don't know if this is gonna make it. It's quite far. But we'll try. Beautiful. All right, we made it. All right, let's see what's in this hole. Hopefully it's new. Imagine all this and it just kicks me back to the start. Fuck you. I was joking. I didn't want that to be real. All that. And we're just back at the start of the game. I can't believe this. Why would you do this? It just leads back to the first area. What a letdown that was. It's a shame too, because there is... I should have save stated. I had a feeling that was going to be the case. I really should have save stated. There is a area in Pillar Crossroads that we never went through. Maybe there's an easier path there. Okay, whatever. Let me just fix this up quickly and then we'll try that too. I don't know. We're really running out of options here. I'm not sure how I feel about this because, like, I don't know what else we can really do at this point. I need to... Let's move you down a bit and then we'll have some room here. Oh, I forgot to put the name down. Whoops. There we go. Where's this one come from? Wait, real third floor mirror CC. Is that the other hole? Are they both fake? Oh, they're both fake. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I wonder if looking up in those rooms does anything. You know what? I don't want to go back right now, but I'm going to add it as a check for later. I don't think this is going to be anything. Actually, we'll just put this here for now. I'll have to look, keep an eye out for those notes and stuff at some point when we're desperate. Which I think we're getting to that point. Alright, well there we go. Can't believe that both of them did. Should have heeded the warning. I guess we don't need this then. That doesn't make any sense. There's no reason to have two to the exact same area. Like, these are all different. That's fine. But that's literally the same node. In fact, I could probably even combine them if I really wanted to keep things really tidy. In fact, we could just do the same on both here. Whole vanish cap. I think we tried that and I wasn't able to make it. That was too far. I was like barely running out of time when I reached the side hole. I don't think I'm going all the way up the stairs. So I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I almost feel like we should combine these two together. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... Okay, we'll move this over here. Put that there for a second. Left hole. We'll delete this one. And put you over here. Perfect. And we'll get a little square from somewhere. And each one of these streams just becomes less and less eventful. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going. I'm starting to think that I just did a very sloppy job in every single one of these painting worlds. It's like probably some of these painting worlds have like 10 stars and I just wouldn't know it. I'm thinking about checking that star log. Not sure if I'm quite there yet, but I think we're almost at that point. I thought it'd be later, but turns out it's not. Okay, there we go. So look up in holes. I still want to check out this TTC possibly fake, because I think that one was a trap. I wasn't expecting it to be a trap, and it just killed me. So I'll have to do some proper investigation to that. Yeah, if we can go back here for this, that'd be great. Scarlet Sanctuary, Loftway, Upper Hall. Where the hell is that? Loftway, Upper Hall. Loftway Upper Hall is connected to, well, the Loftway, which is connected to Halbert, which is by the Switch Palace. Oh, it's over here. How's that connect to here? Double door up, double stairs. Banquet hall. Oh, okay. And that leads all the way across. Okay. We can do that. We just have to go to... What, here? Yeah, it was this one. No? Not here. There's like a few basements over. Or lobbies over. It's gotta shift reality a couple times here. There we go. As the wrong one. That's the one we want. And we go up here. Now we can get to observation lobby. That's a lot closer than I thought it would be. Thought this was gonna be like a pain in the ass to get to. It's actually only like, what, 5 rooms removed from the start? Or from observation lobby? It's just up here. Okay, so this leads to Banquet Hall. We want the Bowser door. Which I think is... Oh yeah, that's like way back here in this section. And then way up these stairs. Let's see, and I think Bowser's this way, yeah. Go through the door, not the hole. Don't even know if you can go in that hole. I don't think you can. Halbert. And from Halbert, we want to go to Maze Side Right Door. I think that's this one. Come on. Run up the hill, please. There you go. And this leads to the Loftway. And then from the Loftway, we need to go to Wallside Bridge Door. Wallside Bridge Door. So we have to get up to the bridge. Right? Wallside Bridge Door. Well, unfortunately, there's 4 walls in this place. I don't know what I was talking about. Give me a second here to orientate myself. Wall side bridge door. As opposed to what? Pipe side bridge door? Oh, okay, okay. But I need to do upper ledge. Yeah, we have to go there a different way. Hang on. Upper ledge door. I think that's this one. Is this the right one? Where does this go? Well, whatever. I think it's gonna lead around. We're fine. Yeah, I think we're okay. Because this will lead to the bridge. Or somewhere. Where is this? Okay, now I'm lost. Despite having a map. 4th floor closet. Oh, I went the wrong way entirely. Now I'm all turned around here. Hang on. This door? Yes. 4th floor atrium. We want to go to hallway end door. Oh, here. That'll take us to the bridge. There we go. And then upper door parallel to slope. This one. There we go. Now we're in Pillar Crossroads. Okay, and in Pillar Crossroads, 2nd floor, left door. So like up here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cheese that. What's the best way to get to the 2nd floor? We can get to the 1st floor door. Okay. 1st floor door under single. I think that's this one. Yeah, and that leads to here, and then we want to do upper single door. I'll guess the 3rd floor up here, but that's fine. The alternative is like an extra room. I think we can just jump, I think. 2nd floor left door. I have no idea how this was orientated in my head at the time. Because there's 2 doors, of course. One leads to Cloudy Corridor. I'm going to assume that's this one. Is this Cloudy Corridor? Or where the hell is this? Is this new or is this old? No, it's this Cloudy Corridor. Okay. So yeah, that was the way I had it orientated. I think that was the problem I ran into when making. I was like, fuck it. All else fails. Trust that the picture is orientated the correct way. That's all you can do. I'm sure this is gonna just lead around in a circle. No, it's not. Do we have 2 exits? Potentially. I think we do. So I'm going to add one to the map. This is a very strange room, honestly. I'm hoping both of these things are real. Okay, let's see here. So we have unknown name. We'll get back to that soon. And we have 2 ways out. Maybe. I hope. We need some branches. I need my maze back. Bring back the good old days when we had like a million pathways to find. Alright, let's call this one, since they're both single doors, I think, right? Yeah. We'll call this one single door opposite glass. Can we move instead of... There we go. Single door opposite glass is where we came in. And then wall. I think there's only one other door, right? Yeah. wall door and painting. Or I guess window, we'll call it. Technically it's a window. Let's try the door first. It's a little safer, I think. See where this goes. Might just start... Oh, okay, pain level. Let's do that first. Then we'll go through the window. Window might be volatile. Oh, it's here! Well, as you can see, we've already done this. So I'm just gonna drown myself or something here. Once I figure out where the hell this was again. Because I can't remember where this was. We got here by falling from the sky in a level. It was that Cloud Top Cruise-esque level, I think. Just let me... I'm just trying to figure out which one that was. Or Rainbow Cruise. Rainbow Ride? I don't remember what I called it. Yeah, here it is. Sky Forest. Okay. It is in Revered Nascence. Okay, perfect. So we can make this a addition to the map here. Oh, now we need a name for this. Shit. No, that's a terrible name. I mean, it's got the glass window. I don't know where that's gonna lead, if we even can go in there. You know what? Hang on. Let's do this first. Let's see if that even goes somewhere, because maybe we don't even need this. Let me drown. That's gonna be a very slow process. And I have to make sure I stay drowned. I think there's some enemies up top, but this is fine. This is consistent. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that window leads somewhere. Oh, give me the coin, give me the coin. No, for once I actually wanted those things. I don't see any more. Watch the window if it leads anywhere. Watch it just like... You know what? Watch it pop me out. Outside in the main... The courtyard. Like outside the glass window. Probably not the main courtyard. Probably some like variant of the courtyard that actually has the glass. But watch that be the case. Calling it now. I know, Luigi. I also don't want to believe it, but I think we both know that's the truth. Okay, let's see if the glass actually leads anywhere. Oh, it's a slide level! Wait, did we find our secret slide? Oh my god, yes. Alright, hang on. We need a name for this place. What are we calling this room? I'll call it that for now. Pillar Secret's not a terrible name. Oh, why did I spell pillar wrong? The fuck? Alright. Set the reality Pillar Secret. That is going all the way up here. Right to here. This is a different kind of one-way. I'm not gonna fret about this being at the bottom. Oh, actually, this isn't technically what I'm making right now. Isn't a one-way, anyways. It is a two-way because that's how this sort of thing works. There we go. Oh, gotta make it behind. Man, it's been forever since we've done a slide. You know, we still haven't had a proper tick-tock clock level. We've had so many variants of every other level in Mario 64, but every tick-tock clock's been fake. I don't think I've yet come across a real one. Deceptive reality. Yeah, where is that? That's here. Okay. Single door wall leads to Sky Forest. Alright, and then window leads to another secret slide. Have we had Peach's secret slide? I don't know if we have. We know we had a couple of slides, but I think they were, I want to say the Tall Mountain slide, actually. I don't know if we had, like, one based on the actual secret slide. Well, we'll see what this is like, and then I'll give it a name. This, like, it's minor key, but it's also, like, a half step wrong. No, it's the same. It's major, but it's still. It's a half step off for sure. I think it's half step. It's very close, but it's just slightly wrong. All right, 0 of 1. Oh, we can make this a lot smaller. This is huge. There we go. Okay, let's leave that, and let's have some fun with the slide. I need to take my mind off of this horrible situation that we're in. This is not Peach's secret slide. This is something else. I think this is a custom slide. Yeah, it is. Wow, we get a custom slide in this game. That's even cooler. Looks like a very scary slide. I'm gonna try and take it a little slow. Oh, okay, maybe not that slow. There's a Goomba down there? What the fuck? Alright, try that again. I might have been a little too slow. Can I take a shortcut? Hell yeah, I can. I can take such a shortcut, I can land on the slide. And then I can jump and fly all the way to the end, because I saw it. I know exactly where it is. Except now I can't see it, and the wall might have just screwed me up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Where am I? I made it. Anything else in this room? Oh, it's the... Is it a mirror of the Cool Mountain slide? Because it's got the same little, like, lip, except you can land. I don't know. It might be. Or 1 star. Now, you know what? I deserve that star. Maybe I cheated, but it is a skillful cheat. I'll take it. It's not cheating if it's skill. 1 more star to our collection. Still not helping today. Only collected like 4 stars. Okay, that's actually the end of that whole thing. In fact, that's the end of this entire area, unless we want to like experiment with the TikTok clock bullshit again, which, I mean, we are kind of close to that actually. Just goes back to the 2nd floor mirrored, and then we just have to go to the 3rd floor mirrored. There's nowhere else for us to go, eh? That's like actually it. Yeah, at least until Fry Guy goes to sleep, that is. Oh, there's the painting in near 2nd circle we could do. You know, let's just do that. That's a guaranteed thing. I like that. Easy to get to that one, too. And then once this is done, like, I don't know where else we go. I'm gonna check the start I'm not gonna like check it thoroughly. I'm gonna like take a glance at it and see if there's like any in the star list. I'm gonna see if there's any areas that are just like completely untouched, just to see if we have anything left. I just need some hope that there's like another thing out there. I mean, there's gonna be a couple because the basement exists, but more than 3. As long as there's more than 3, we're good. Okay, we want to go to Jolly Roger Bay because the painting apparently is real, or presumably real. It is very real. Looks pretty real to me. I see 1 red coin already. Well, this isn't Jolly Roger Bay. It's not really Dire Dire Docks either. Something new. I don't like... Why is it making that little beep noise? We've heard this remix before. It's a strange little beep. I don't know why I was doing that. Just adding this in here. Okay, let's see what we want to call this one. I'm gonna call it... I haven't already used this, have I? No, cool. Where's our star counter? Oh. A little bit of a hiccup in the music there. Alright, 0 of 1 for sure, because I see a red coin. We'll start with those. Yeah, it's just like a little hole here. It's gonna go to a cavern or something. Bombs, watch out for those. Where's the other 7 coins? Oh, I see. It's like a whole tunnel here to swim through. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, there's the coins. Oh, got the ship. Oh, it's like a secret entrance into... wait. Jolly Jolly Docks? What is this? Oh, this is kind of sick, actually. It's like a ghost ship. The real Jolly Roger. I'm taking this as the picture. Fuck that. I kind of like the other one, because it's kind of like... it leaves your mind to imagination. So what could be there, but this is way better. The ghost ship. Fuck yeah. Alright, there we go. Call it then, I'm gonna change the name. We'll call this Ghost Ship Passage, Ghost Ship Tunnel. I mean, it really is like Jolly Jolly Docks. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it that. That was a good name. That was a great name I came up with. Okay, we got at least 2 stars in this one. A whopping 2 stars. There's the rest of our coins. There's another star there. I already picked up a coin, so I'm going to do those first. How do we get up there? Is there actually 3? Maybe? I mean, there's that hole. Well, we'll check that out eventually. There's no hooks or anything to go by. I just have to, like, I guess just jump up and around here. It's only 4. I wonder if there's like a way in the ship as well. That'd be cool. There we go. There's 5. 6. Maybe 7's in the water. That's pretty quick to surface, but just because I didn't want... Oh, there's 8. Okay. Right, it was in the clam. I forgot. I saw it on the way in. Come on, open up. There you go. Oh, it's 6. They all in the clams? No. That's a shell. I don't really care for that right now. Was it on this side? Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is the one I saw. Nothing. Okay, we're either missing a clam, and I don't see any more clams. Oh yeah, it's the one on the ship, right? I didn't collect that one yet. Okay. That shark's swimming real fast. Alright, how do we get onto the boat without collecting that star by accident? That might have worked. Yeah, it seems to be the best bet, unfortunately, is try and time my jump when it's rocking forward. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now where is it? Oh, it's up here. Come on. No! There we go. Alright. So red coin's done. Then there's the one on the boat itself. And then... Is there a hole in the boat before I grab anything else? Crawl into? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So that leaves the mound underwater. Oh, perfect. Doesn't teleport me. Yeah, that's one. I feel like this other one might, though. That's okay. I'm gonna come check on the mound in a second. Yeah, that one's gonna teleport me out. Well, we're almost at 350. That still leaves 110, though. 114 unknown stars. And seemingly nowhere to check. It's not a good sign. Alright, let me see if this mound down here has anything important. It would seem like a pretty deep hole. I feel like it's going to teleport me somewhere. I hope it does. Not to mention, some of those stars are red stars, so that's not helping anything. Oh yeah, here we go. There's more here. Ooh, that was close. Okay, what do we have in this room? Nothing? I feel like I've seen this room before. Was this one of the places we went when I did the 0.7 version a few years ago? That, like, little painting on the wall looks very familiar. Oh, Rip Bowser's sub. It's the Jolly Roger Bay now. It's just sunken into the ground. Okay. That painting's not anything, right? No, okay, it's just decoration. Well, it's gotta be at least one more star after all this, right? Oh! Oh, right, these are the stupid stalactites that home in on you. If I destroy them all, I'll get something out of it. No, okay. I see a ledge, though. I have to get the wall kick going the right way. Oh, what is all this? Okay, you know what? I'm not taking any chances with any of these fly guys. I don't care what they think they're gonna do. I don't care if they follow me up they're not gonna follow me up here. I'm not risking it. This looks perilous as shit. Okay, do I have to like somehow get a wall kick off of this? Yes. The fuck is this platforming? Yeah, I don't think this is anything Nintendo would come up with. Only a psychopath would come up with platforming like that. Unless I'm missing something of how to get up here more easily. Okay, we don't have to side somersault, that's good. That's kind of fucked up. Okay, switch, star, nothing. We're gonna triple jump this one. Oof. Oh. Okay, what does that do? Why? No. You know what? I don't need to do that. I got triple jump. We can make that. Scaring me with that switch. Fuck that. Alright, that's 3 of 3. Surely that's everything in there. 347. Okay. I am going to glance at that list because we are pretty much out of options aside from like, I don't know, what's the potential down this basement? 1, 2, 3 levels, and then whatever the moat door leads to, which could be amazing for all I know. Where's my list? Okay. I see 1 level that has nothing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, you know what? There's quite a few levels that I've completely missed. Some of those might be, like, maybe like 2 or 3 of those. Oh, there's actually a lot. Okay. There are many levels that I have missed. Not to mention red stars. Oh, the red stars and green stars are counted separately. That's kind of sick. I missed a lot of green stars, apparently. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of levels that I've completely missed. So, that's good to know. What is confusing me is where the hell are they? I don't know where they are. I'm hoping that Fry Guy isn't here next time. We'll definitely end it now, but I don't know where. We're missing something. I saw like at least 20 plus levels in that star list. I have no idea what they are because the names mean nothing to me. 20 plus levels with 0 stars found. And there are a couple here. Oh, what's this one? What is this? Okay, well here's one that we didn't do. This is the tree door. Oh, we didn't do this. Well, how do we get here? Observation lobby, hall key door. Okay, one last star then. I want to check out this room. Let's go check out that room. We have to go back to observation lobby. This will be the last one we get. I'm gonna get that the red coin star that I never got because I think I died doing it, or like teleported somewhere doing it. We're gonna get that, and I'm gonna see what's in that tree door because apparently I never went in there. Maybe that's the key door. Maybe that's like some sort of transition to a whole nother castle. That'd be a great cliffhanger to hang on. I would love to see that. Because yes, apparently I missed quite a few stars in existing levels, according to that star list. We want a hall key door. That's this one. Which is definitely something I'm going to have to look into. Hall key door, ritual chamber, and then door left of clock. Bowser's Bodacious Hall. And then double door up slope. Also that, the other door back there also had something. Yeah, so we got wing cap in here. There was apparently stars, or yeah, there's red coins in here. that I never grabbed. Or I didn't finish grabbing, I failed them the first time. There should be a red coin around here, I thought, that was, like, piss easy to get, but maybe not. It's like, let you know that the coins exist, but I guess that's what the cap's for. True flight would be great. Thank you. Yeah, there's like islands or some shit out here? Yeah, here we go. But I think I bonked. Oh, maybe it wasn't... No, it's silver stars, not red coins. Okay. I bonked and fell. There was definitely a silver star down back in the main room. I'll have to go get that. Is there more islands on the other side? I don't think so. Oh, that's where I bonked. That's what happened. It was me trying to fly back in there, and now we are on... Actually, we're on the roof. Hang on. This is the normal roof, yeah? Yeah, Yoshi's here. Anything cool to say this time, Yoshi? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, this is just pretty normal. Okay, well, I made a save stay in that room, so we can go back there. Oh, maybe if I actually click on the... There we go. Oh! I thought I pressed F5, but it wasn't focused, so it didn't actually count. That's cool. Okay, well, you know what? That's what I get for relying on save states. I might have to do this again. I'm not sure. Might have to do the other... No, the other one was fine. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to end it then, since I clearly fucked that up. I'm going to go get those 3 stars in Jolly Jolly Docks one more time. Yeah, that's cool. I'm 4 stars short, so I know this one's one of them. Well, that's what I get for, you know, relying on save states. Okay, well, next time we're going to go check out that tree door. I'm not going to hype it up because I don't know what's back there. And then we may have to resort to cheating. Like, looking things up kind of cheating. Just to get a push in the right direction here is where we can go. Hopefully next time, too, the basement is free, and we can go and explore those, because there's some great levels in there, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's probably lots of stars down there. But we did get to 347, despite what the counter says, because I screwed up. So, you know, it's not terribly little progress, but I don't know what we're doing at this point. We're gonna have to start figuring things out. There's some puzzles missing. Something is missing here. If I'm missing like 20 plus painting levels, something is missing. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But 113 stars remain in this hack, so we're getting close to the end. But unless we get some guidance from something, we're gonna be... it's gonna take a while. So I'll definitely have something figured out. I'm gonna get these 4 stars. In the meantime, though, that'll be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some Minecraft. I'm gonna try and have that floor finished so we can actually do some progression tomorrow. I want tomorrow to be a mostly progression stream if possible. So I'm gonna try and get that floor done. And then next week's gonna be a little special. There's not gonna be Mario next week. I have something else. There's a game that I've been waiting for an update for. Has gone an update. A very special, important update that I've been dying to stream. So we're gonna do that next Thursday instead of Mario. So you'll see this in a couple of weeks. Tuesday is also not Phoenix Wright. It's gonna be Final Fantasy. But Monday and Friday will be Tevi and Minecraft. Those will be normal. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, that'll be it for tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.